Hey guys, this is Mr. Jojo. Today I'll be showing the lightweight championship between Brucey and Nathan Diaz. I hope you guys gonna like it.
All right, get out your 209 tattoos, folks. Here he is, the one, the only Nate Diaz, making the walk yet again. It's been a long time, but Nate Diaz is back tonight. He has put in all the right work. You know, few guys in this division work harder than Nate Diaz. It's good to see him back.
And you notice it, John, right? The cardio. The cardio is one thing that stands out about Nate Diaz. He looks like he's just touching guys with all of the strikes, but the build-up from all the activity that he puts out usually will make his opponents wilty. And once he gets him to the ground, he's a jiu-jitsu black belt that can finish the fight with a number of submissions.
He'll hit you with the open hand, too. He'll invoke that Stockton slap. You think we see that tonight?
Stockton slap, but it's just so disrespectful. But I love watching it. It's so Nate Diaz.
You got to get you a Lafayette slap or something. Good to see Nate Diaz back here tonight. One of the biggest fan bases in the world, and they are all watching Pride of Stockton, California here tonight. You can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, Jim.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you can do that, you can do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee.
Just so wise.
Our tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Nate Diaz! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here he is, the founding father of modern MMA, Bruce Lee, ready to go for round one. The speed and the angles just absurd, and a hard guy to simulate in training. You think you got a beat on him, and then you end up twitching on the canvas. So we'll see how the opponent chooses to defend Bruce Lee here in the early going. Just missing on the uppercut there. All right, early in the fight here, and Nate Diaz off to a pretty good start, found a home for that left hand.
I mean, and it's powerful. It does not seem like Nate is throwing it hard, but he always finds his target very accurate with that straight left hand. So he kind of feeds the right hand to get you moving where he wants, and then bang, he drops that straight left on you that hurts so many. Hurt Conor McGregor, and he hurt the welterweight champion, Leon Edwards, in the same way. Nice combination there.
How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter tonight. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss.
He's going to guillotine.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. He's going Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, he he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Win the scramble, win the scramble. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Lee. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one.
Now he's going full mount, using a lot of good movement.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Big ground and pound. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position. Get the mount here. Oh, nice headlock.
Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Side control now. 2 minutes to go in round one. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This
field.
is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grapplers, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Lee's in half guard now. Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Diaz.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Diaz is looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Close guard. Oh, great reversal to top position by Lee. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Keep the pressure going on that ground game. Let's go.
Well, is there any strike not in this guy's arsenal? Nice elbow to the body by Diaz. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Lee. Nicely done. Takes his back now.
Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
15 seconds. All right, has the guard closed here. Good work from the top here by Lee. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Stop!
There's no answer for it. Just keep doing what we worked on. Strikes, strikes, and strikes.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
He's hurt bad.
Big left hand.
Big combination.
Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. All right, so there's that Nate Diaz left hand. You talked about the sneaky power that one can do.
But he's so accurate that when he lands, he can hurt you. Nate Diaz has a really good left hand, and it's all rooted in how he hides it behind that slap right hook.
And that one certainly found the target. Swing and a miss with that punch by Diaz. Lee's got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later.
Beautiful job by the champion.
Diaz gets back up. Nice defense there. Huge block. Lee gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively. Leg kick is there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Both fighters hanging. Oh, the accuracy will land right there. His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, big left. We march on, 3 minutes to go. Nice shot to the body there. Oh!
Oh, nice level change. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Lee. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, and these guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity. He needs to get on his bicycle time. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh, nice right hand.
And now he lands a combination.
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
All right, side control now. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. All right, so now we start to see some visible damage in the form of swelling as the ground and pound strikes continue to land. 30 seconds to go in round 2.
Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Lee. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Diaz is in half guard.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. All right, that is the end of round 2, and Diaz is bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this. Again, he will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
Beautiful punch lands.
Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination to the head. Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round.
Very fast leg kick lands for him.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
Big shot to the body.
Diaz going for the takedown, but unable to land. Well, the most significant stat in this fight, and you can see it right there in plain sight, bottom of your screen, the body strikes. His opponent has had absolutely no answer. He hasn't lowered his guard with the elbow whatsoever, and I'm not sure how many strikes to the body he can take before he ends up crippling here. We'll see.
Big double leg level change.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC.
Oh, right into mount.
Diaz is in half guard.
Great job changing the position and getting that reversal.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Lee's back in full guard. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Oh, he's got his back. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
That was a slick transition.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah.
Oh, nice judo toss for him. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here.
Massive shot from the top. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Diaz is looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Diaz is right back to the full mount here. All right, feet on the hips here. Diaz is looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Lee's back in half guard.
There it is, now he's on the mount.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage.
Diaz is back in full mount. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. Just gotta be careful here. Now he's going full mount. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Final seconds of round 3. potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Great, great round, but listen, we can do better. You know where your strength is. Let's get him to the ground. Get him to the ground. Finish the...
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire.
Oh!
He's in a lot of trouble. And landed some nasty strikes.
Diaz is trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Lee's in half guard.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly. He's postured, landing huge ground and pound. The guy has to move or the fight's going to get finished.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
So the taller fighter lands a knee, and Daniel Cormier to my right, I can hear him saying that this show was a little bit too. Lee's in half guard now.
Getting him out here.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn them, setting up a submission.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, he got out. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how we needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
I need you to get control of this wrist.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out. Just go for the finish.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4.
Look to get your guard back now.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Do some work, guys.
Kick him off. Posture up. Let's work.
Lee's in half guard. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. Under a minute now to go. Diaz gets hit with a kick.
Head kick lands.
Well, we got a lot of gentlemen, I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut. Nice strike lands from the bottom fighter.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round, so the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So, back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like, if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, big left hook there. Oh, that's a big right hand that got through. Nice counter left there. Throwing that jab, no good. Diaz gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body, starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he's fought beautifully right now. It's starting to show itself.
Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank. Clean punch. Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh!
Really anybody's fight here over the final 5 minutes. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Able to block the punch there.
Oh!
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork now. It's okay. Use your footwork.
Lee's eye is closing up now. Not good for him.
Let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
Oh, the kick landed. Beautiful body kick.
Oh, working the body with that kick again. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Oh, now the hook in the clinch by Diaz. Oh! Oh, gotta keep pressing here. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that. He's gotta figure some things out defensively or this fight's gonna end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut. Oh, nice. Oh, to the mouth.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Lee's in half guard. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Lands with the ground and pound. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Come on, let's go. Let's get busy. We got 30 seconds left.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. And busy as he looks to improve position here. So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. All right,
Ladies
the official
and gentlemen,
decision is now in.
after
Here is
5
Bruce Buffer.
rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon